You want to know how to really get under a woman's skin? You don't get angry at her. You don't criticize her. What you do is you ignore her. That's going to affect her emotionally way more than any insult that you can think of. Now, as a man, being ignored, that doesn't sound so bad, does it? Like, unless you're a really high status guy, you're probably used to being ignored, at least in the dating market. So being ignored as a man, that's not so bad. That's familiar territory. Most men are comfortable with that. And when you're being ignored as a man, I mean, at least you got some peace and quiet. But you see, women are different. Most women cannot handle being ignored. They're not capable of it. For them, it is an intolerable experience. They will not cope with a withdrawal of attention. So think about this from an evolutionary perspective. You see, as a man back in caveman days, you might be out hunting for weeks with no company, right? You're tracking footprints, you're watching the horizon. And this is one of the reasons why men quite like solitude, because evolution has incentivized men to be that way, to be able to cope with those conditions. But back at camp, women were being intensely social. They're helping each other out with chores, they're raising each other's children, they're gossiping about the daily goings on around the camp. They're always cementing their social bonds. And as a result, women are a lot more outwardly focused than men are. Women need attention from other people a lot more than men do. Now, of course, this is a generalization. Men, of course, still want attention from other people. Men still compare themselves to other men to try and find their place in like the male hierarchy. But for the most part, men are also very self-referential, and we look inwards for answers and for our identity. But that can make it difficult for women to understand the female experience, to really know and feel just how sensitive women are to the opinions of other people. In order to know who they are, to have their own identity, women look to other people. They're constantly needing reassurance that they are liked, that they are valued, that they're somebody of worth. Now, a man of genuine talent and skill, he could probably just ignore other people's opinions because he's so confident in his own worth. But women need that social validation.